Hello everyone, I'm Dr. John Phillips of 29th Street Dental Care in Chickasha, Oklahoma. And today I have the privilege of interviewing Miss Linda. Linda, you're from Mustang, Oklahoma.
Yes, I am.
And we completely rebuilt your mouth.
Yes, you did.
Tell me the favorite thing. What's the favorite thing you've eaten since we're done? What's your favorite thing to eat?
There's too many.
Too many.
Too many. Truly.
Really?
I keep experimenting more and more because I've always been so petrified of eating.
Really?
Yeah.
Why were you scared of eating?
Well, because every time I would eat something, a tooth would chip, or a cap would fall, something major. So I was always kind of prone to not eating anything that would put pressure on my teeth.
So what are some things you're eating?
Steak.
Okay.
I can eat everything. As I was telling you earlier, I ate Twizzlers.
Licorice.
Twizzlers.
That's
And
a tough one.
It was, but it was
You
like...
did good?
It was amazing.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I've eaten like 15 pieces. But I actually tried it, and I was amazed that I was able to do it. And
Yes.
my husband says he watches me eat now because it's so easy for me to chew anything. Anything.
So self-confidence wise, smile wise, chewing, proper nutrition, how has this changed?
Well, I was a professional with the Department of Defense for 31 years. And I was at the executive level, and I would always try to not smile with my teeth.
You learned to smile with
I
your lips.
did, and when I laughed big, I would always cover my mouth.
Really?
Yes.
For
yes.
how many years?
Oh gosh, well, out of the 31 years that I was working for the military, I would say at least 25 of it, I was very self-conscious of my teeth.
Okay, so what happened? What happened that made you decide, I'm going to get this fixed?
Well, my mother kept harping on me, to be honest with you. We moved here from San Antonio back in 2019 for me to spend time with my mom and help her. She was getting up there and had health issues, but she continually would tell me, baby, you need to get your teeth done. She said, you can't eat things, and she would take her teeth out of her mouth and say, you're gonna end up like this, one tooth at a time, gone. I want you to get your teeth done. And I always told her I was petrified.
So you were petrified, but did your mom have trouble eating?
She did. Her teeth kept wearing out. She spent a lot of money on her last set of teeth, and even that, they just kept wearing.
I see.
She got upset with me because I was making her do something she didn't want to do, and her upper plate flew out of her mouth.
Oh.
And we both started laughing, but I know it was difficult. She lived on soup, truly. My mother, that's about all she could eat. Anything else, she just couldn't chew. Her teeth would not, they just were dull.
Well, so she's harping on you to get this done.
Yes.
You're terrified.
I am. Would you want to go through that whole process of having your teeth flattened?
Absolutely. Right.
I was like, oh, I don't want false teeth. I'll just let my teeth slowly fall out of my head, and then if I get in pain, then I'll go to the dentist, because then I won't be so terrified.
Everybody has a story. Everybody has a bad story about dentures. Everybody has a bad story about their teeth falling out.
Yes.
And that's why we're so passionate, because if the world's changing, we just don't have to do that anymore. And
I did not know this until my husband and I were sitting in our recliners. It was in the evening, and a commercial came on TV that said 29th Street Dental, implants, dentures, permanent dentures, removable dentures, and I was like, well, that sounds like that would be my best bet. Because I didn't want to live through what my mother had
Exactly.
been living with.
Exactly.
She had dentures since she was 20 years old.
Yeah, you didn't want that,
I didn't,
no matter what.
no matter what.
So how was the process itself with us?
Well, for the first time I walked in, I was not uncomfortable. I felt
Oh.
very comfortable because, I don't know, I was brought up in a religious home.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother taught me to walk by faith.
Mm.
So I made the appointment, came in, and they took all the pictures, and then you asked me what I felt about my teeth. And I told you I knew that I didn't have any teeth. I wasn't even born with enough teeth in my mouth, but I had like 6 of my own teeth. The rest were all caps, bridges, and they looked horrible. I was self-conscious. They were not reliable.
Mm.
I broke my front bridge when I was out of state. I was at a learning conference, and I bit into a piece of bread and it broke my upper bridge. So I had to kind of rig for the next 3 days so I didn't go without front teeth. But once I came in here, I felt so comfortable, so at home.
Thank you.
And I could hear my mom tell me, okay, this is where you need to have your dental work
So
done.
you had a piece about it.
I did.
Awesome.
From the get-go, I
Hmm.
had peace about it. Now, after I had my teeth pulled and I saw myself, holy cow.
It's surgery.
It is.
It's surgery.
And I was in shock to see it, but as it progressed, I noticed that, once you get past that hump and you get your temporaries and you can start eating softer foods, even that's not going to break.
Yeah.
So I just got more and more confidence.
Nice.
And then when I got my permanents, I am amazed.
So if it's okay, I'm going to tell the audience here what
Sure.
we did, and we did implants
Yes.
on zirconium teeth. They're permanent. You cannot take them out.
No.
You cannot spit them out. You can eat Twizzlers licorice.
Yes.
And look at that smile.
Yes.
And I
Definitely.
love her because she smiles with her eyes, she smiles with her cheeks, she smiles with everything, and it's really, really cool.
I haven't been able to smile freely like this in my entire adult life.
I love it. Now, have you caught yourself trying to put your hand up, or is that gone now?
It's gone.
Oh, I love it.
I
love it.
haven't done that at all. As a matter of fact, since I was here last, I have had, at every place I've stopped, I've had people tell me that I'm beautiful,
Oh.
and I have a contagious smile.
Well, you have that personality. And to think for 25 years you weren't smiling.
No.
To think for 25 years you had trained yourself to smile with your lips closed
Right.
or to do this. And your profession in the military for 25 years, you were, whether we like it or not, you could have been judged.
That's right.
Whether you like it or not. But now you don't have any worries.
No,
And now those days are gone.
I just wish I would have found you when I was in my 20s.
Well, thank you.
Because I don't think I would have even gotten to this point.
I appreciate that.
So yeah, I am so happy with my teeth.
So listen, Linda, I have a question.
Sure.
Because if somebody's watching this,
Yes.
and we see people from Oklahoma, Texas, Missouri, Arkansas, Kansas, if somebody's watching this
Mm-hmm.
and they're thinking, you know what, I want to talk to that Linda.
Feel free.
Is it okay?
It is perfectly fine.
So we're going to put this on Facebook. We're going to
Okay.
put this on YouTube. We're going to put this on our Instagram. We're going to use this in our marketing because people need to know your story. Because there's people watching right now that think their mouth is the worst mouth ever. They think they have no hope. They think that they haven't smiled in 25 years and there's nothing they can. Is it okay If
Yes.
we get you, okay,
Yes,
okay.
because I'm going to be honest with you, I cannot imagine ever going back.
Wow.
I'm so happy with my
Well,
mouth.
thank you. Thank you.
I worry more about gaining weight now that I can
Well,
eat.
what we haven't talked about is chewing food, proper digestion, proper nutrition, longevity. You know, it isn't just, it all starts in the mouth.
Well,
it
I
isn't
used
just
to
about a
swallow
pretty
my
smile.
food whole.
Okay, there you go.
I couldn't chew it
Yeah.
well enough. So I learned to eat my food almost whole.
There you go.
And I had a lot of stomach problems. So I have since then, because I can chew, I enjoy chewing. And I like swish it around. I mean, I love it. Like I said, my husband watches me chew. He wishes. And I keep telling him, you need to go in.
Well, he
Get your
could
stuff
be
done.
next, but he's seeing you enjoy foods for the first time in a long time.
And
That's-
he actually told me he envies me the fact that I can actually chew a piece of gum now.
Wow.
That was his thing.
Hmm.
So, oh my God, it's changed my life.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank
so,
you.
So listen, she's part of our family now.
Yes.
And I mean that. And Linda, if you have, if somebody's watching this and they have questions, if you have the time, listen, you call and you say, I want to visit with Linda from Mustang, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We will give you their number and you
Okay.
can call them.
That's
Is that
fine.
okay?
That's perfectly
Patients
fine.
do this all the time. And so I'm Dr. John Phillips in Chickasha, Oklahoma. We do as advanced dentistry as anywhere in the big cities, New York, Denver, Dallas, Kansas City. There's no dentistry that we don't do right here. And she's the proof. Look at that
Yes.
smile.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so
So
much.
happy. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I
This
appreciate
this
you.
has been good.
It has
Yeah.
changed my life.
She smiles, and because she's so happy with her smile, you see it in her eyes.
Yes.
The
I'm
eyes are
very
the
happy.
window to the soul, but
Yeah.
it starts with the smile.
I smile so big now my eyes disappear.
Look at it. We're having fun right here in 29th Street Dental Care in Chickasha, Oklahoma, changing lives one smile at a time. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless.